Guys, welcome to our live Q&A. Have a seat, move over. Come on, Julia. Welcome to our channel. If you are brand new and this is your very first time watching, we are a traveling family. We go under the name of Growing Up Without Borders. Who are you? Say your name so that everyone gets to know who you guys are.
And your age.
How old are you and your age?
I'm Angelique and I'm 14 years old.
I'm Julia and I'm 15.
I'm Chloe and I'm 11.
There you go. And I'm Chantal. And so we are right now in a really cool place, which we will show you soon. But first, welcome to our channel. And let us know if you can hear us loud and clear and if we have a good internet connection. Someone's saying hello, hello, hello. Let us know also where you're watching from, because we just love to see all the different countries that chirp in and say where you're watching from so we can know. There's a lot of places we haven't been yet that we want to go to. We've been to almost 100 countries. And it's like really close. We keep going back to the same places. Everything's perfect, great. So hopefully we will stay connected for a while. Hey, Zach from Los Angeles, from LA. Hey to the bucket list, unofficial bucket list family from New Jersey. Nice to see you here. Hey, from India, so cool. California, yay. I met a couple from California. Yesterday I had to go get a new rental car, and I met a couple from San Diego, and I shared an Uber ride with them from the bus station to the airport, which was really cool. So, fun times. So, tell them where we are, girls. So we are in a really cool place.
Do you guys know what it's called?
Someone from Australia. G'day, mate.
So we're right now visiting the area of Eritrea.
No.
What am I saying?
Someone's from Ottawa watching. Okay, this is a
How
cool.
do you say it? We're in Krk.
We're in a place called Krk.
But
Krk Croatia.
the region of
Istria is the
is
region.
and then we're visiting the island of Krk today.
Someone from El Salvador. Hey,
Hi.
so cool. Wow, we've got so many countries already coming in. That's so cool. It wasn't Eritrea like Africa, Eritrea. It's called Istria.
It's a region in Croatia.
Yeah, Dad's not on camera. He's actually somewhere ahead of us. So, you're from Durban, South Africa. That is so cool.
That's Annie.
Yeah. Neat. So you guys, let me show you where we are. First of all, to get to this island of Krk, we had to take a bridge, and it's called Krk, like K-R-K. And what's really neat is this whole area was once ran and owned by the Venetians. Hola de Mexico. So cool. So you want to see the first thing that's really unique here, because they have an ancient station where the women used to come and wash all their clothes.
Yep, laundry.
And do all their laundry, and it's still here. And there's a lot of Roman buildings. A lot of the names have Roman like names on their building, which is like just crazy to think. And like one of them had like 1 BC or something like that, right? Was the name of the store or something? I don't know. It's really cool. So it's very ancient. The streets are like these narrow little streets. So let me know. Do you guys want me to take you on a tour? Let me know if you want to see a tour of this cool area. It's beautiful. We're having gorgeous weather too. Europe is getting a bit of a heat wave again. So it's fall and it feels like just beautiful. It's around 20 degrees. So
Yes.
So Clay, you want to show us these ancient baths? Here, let me show you. Flip you guys around. One moment. There we go. There's Chloe. Yes, please. Okay, here we go. So it's a coastal village on the Adriatic Sea. 9 degrees. Someone's saying it's 9 degrees in Ottawa. Here it's like almost 20, I would say. It's just gorgeous.
This is where all the ladies would come and do their laundry. And that's the statue.
This is the statue representing the lady there with like a thing on her head. Like you would still see that in certain countries in Africa. And so here's the ocean, or not ocean, sorry, my bad, sea. And it's below sea level here. So they would have it there to come and do all the washing of the community, I guess.
Yeah.
And then should we go find some ancient Roman things in the old town? There's
all these signs to explain it.
Okay, let's go see. Which way do we go?
That way.
Okay, let's go down there. So it's a little different, you guys, because we often do our lives where we're, sitting still and giving you an update about what we did. So I will do that as we're walking, and then when there's something really cool to see, I'll show you. How about that? And then if you have questions, let us know in between, because this is like our live Q&A, right? So we were in Slovenia last week, and Slovenia is absolutely gorgeous. It reminds us a little bit of Switzerland because the whole infrastructure, if you will, they have mountains, and then there's really nice like chalet style homes, and they have flowers and beautiful flower buckets everywhere, and it's very nature. So there's like a lot of walking trails and biking trails, and everyone seems to be really fit. So that's one thing we noticed. Here in the Balkans, like whether it's Bosnia or even here in Croatia, it seems like the people smoke a lot more than in other countries, so that's really surprising. You see people smoking in like official buildings and stuff like that. It's quite different. And Ljubljana was absolutely amazing. We stayed there a few days. We were right in the city center.
And we did an escape room. That was really fun.
Yeah, I can't...
Sherlock Gnomes and Leonardo da Vinci. So at first you have Leonardo da Vinci, and then if you go into the second room, we were able to go. Sometimes people don't get to the second room, apparently.
Yeah.
And we got there.
We got out in time, so it was really cool.
Should we go up here? Or?
Still see them smoking in doctor's office. Well, like, I don't know if it's doctor's office, but pretty much, yeah. It's like crazy. People everywhere, and young kids. You see a lot of young teenagers, like, they look like they're like no more than 14 years old, smoking like everywhere. So that's really surprising for us because we come from a country that they don't smoke anymore in public areas or anything, right? So let me just show you really fast the whole waterfront here, just so you can see. There we go. Annie's saying I have to Google the difference between ocean and sea. We actually know, because we talked about this just the other day. Because here's the interesting fact is, like, you've got the Atlantic that comes into the Mediterranean, but what differentiates the two? Like, why is it not still the same ocean? And why is this not the Mediterranean when it's connected to the Adriatic Sea? So that's our question too. If anyone knows, let us know, because we always are like, how does that make a difference? But what were we saying the other day? The sea is basically more of an enclosed area, right? So
Yeah.
there you go. Okay, so let's walk fast. We'll show you this beautiful downtown area.
It's kind of like a lake, but bigger.
Oh, massive.
You could say.
Not like
Like massive.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay. So Ljubljana was absolutely gorgeous as well. We're gonna show you guys a video of it, obviously, that we're working on. Someone's saying you're not allowed to smoke in the buildings in Croatia. Are you not? Well, that's good. You still see it outside then much more. Okay, I think this is the right way to go.
We can tell them about this.
I don't know. We're gonna go get lost here. Yep, here, Chloe, you tell us. Here we go.
You tell them.
Well, this is, so all these squares are like ancient Roman squares, like this. Here's an ancient well that dates back to, I'm not 100% sure which century. Probably dates back.
The 1600s?
The 1600s.
Or the sign will tell us.
So all throughout these villages and ancient towns, they have these really cool signs like this, so you can come and learn about it. The oldest town wall from the 4th and 3rd century BC, and what else? Has retained its from 1263. So it's really, really old. And as you can see, look at all these little streets here.
That's like from the 3rd, 4th century of BC.
Isn't that wild? So you get lost in these streets because you don't know which way to go. Sometimes, because we're together as a family nonstop, so sometimes I need a space from my own family. So earlier I told the kids, I'm like, you guys go that way, and I'm going the opposite direction. And so that's what I did, except for I couldn't find them. Thank God we have technology. I was able to find them pretty fast, but still, I was like going through all the streets, and I was like, where are they? I can't find them anywhere. But it's really cool. Trying to see if there's anything neat to show you guys. You guys are all talking about voting. Okay, here we go. See what it looks like here, and then you go this way. It's just so beautiful. So I know the country of the United States is very divided, and so is the UK right now. And there's just so much all about politics. But I feel sorry for you guys because it's like one way or the other. There's no in between, and a lot of people are fighting over it. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, okay. What else can we show you guys and tell you about our week? We found this Ljubljana in Slovenia had so many ancient bookstores. Every single like 100 or 200 meters, there was like a massive used bookstore, and so the girls stocked up. And you got how many books in total?
I got 8 books.
8 books.
Julia, we've got 2 extras, so 10.
10 books in total, and we just literally shipped ourselves a box of 10 kilos back home, because what happens is we're traveling, we're trying to stay really light, so we usually travel with 1 suitcase and 1 backpack, and
then the
you end
thing
up
is
with
we
all
have
these
like
extras.
broken drone, and then we have like our winter coats, which we're gonna stuff.
Camera.
We're gonna start to ship back our coats after the Balkans.
Yes, so now we have extra kilos of books now. So there you go. Let's see.
San Antonio, hi.
Hey, from San Antonio. Oh, someone's asking if we're going to be in Rijeka. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. We are staying there. We're staying in Rijeka. We're at this beautiful place, and when we look out out our window, we see the shipyards and the big cargo ships and everything. And that city there, I think this year is being voted #1 cultural city in all of Europe. So it's pretty cool for us to see that and go experience. So it was raining this morning, so we decided to take a drive here. So we're only about, I don't know, less than an hour away.
And we follow the sun, so the sun was here.
Someone's saying, have you been to Catalonia, Spain? Let me think. What's, are you talking about? In the north. Is that what you mean? Specify which area and I will let you know, because we've done almost, I think, all of Spain. Yes, we have. We went from Bilbao, San Sebastian, over to La Gallega area, Gallega, I forget how you say it. And then we drove down through Portugal and then all the way back up. So we've definitely done that whole area. These streets are so cool. I'm going to show you a little bit more, okay? This is funny. You live in Rijeka. Oh, cool. Let's go down. So you know this area very well. This is your backyard. And if you don't have GPS, you really don't know where you're, which is really funny. Everyone in Croatia tells me if there's one area to check out, it's Istria. And so we are so excited because this is the area that we are in. And they even told me to try the olive oil and to just drink it. And I'm like, drink it? And they're like, yeah, it's that good. And everywhere you look, you see this? This is an olive tree. Let's see. I don't think it'll be good if I eat it right now, but I'm gonna do it just for you guys. Oh yeah, I don't think it's really properly ready. And for the olives to taste good, you have to actually correct, but ferment them or put them in like a whole process. But yeah, if not, they're very bitter. Just thought I'd do that for you guys. Let's throw it over the shoulder. Maybe that gives us good luck. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk too long because just wanted to show you quickly where we are and what this all looks like. But if you guys have any questions for us, this is technically our live Q&A that we're doing on a weekly basis, so we can connect with you guys. If you have direct questions you want to ask us or anything like that, just let us know. Julia wants to show you something. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Julia.
I was just gonna say, this is their castle, right?
This is which?
Castle.
This is their castle.
And they've got church there.
Yeah. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that wild? Have we been to the UK? Yes, we have.
Just recently.
So if you're following along, a lot of our travels are, I don't know, a few months literally behind with our videos, right? So we were in the UK. We drove down from Scotland in June. So we will be posting, no, we won't be posting a video actually. We're gonna come back to the UK.
Of Scotland we will.
We're gonna post a video
But not
on
the-
Scotland, but
yeah.
not the UK, because we literally just kind of passed through. We hung out with my friend, and we didn't really create a video for
We
you
were
guys.
there
So
alone.
yeah, but we were there. We went a couple times. We were also in Manchester a few years back and such. So, oh, I see Tyler's peeping up on the chat.
And we really love the English humor. It's really funny.
Yes, we love it, love it, love it. What each of your guys' favorite countries have you been to?
So, we were just thinking about this the other day. Well, at least I was. It's hard to say because they're all different, right?
They're all different, and there's certain countries we like for certain reasons.
Yes.
So let's do really fast, like if you were to talk about food, what's your favorite country for food?
Europe in general, probably.
Europe for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Indian for dinner. And then maybe Thai for lunch.
There you go. What about for cost of living? Because see, the girls, when we're traveling, we are on a budget. You guys might think that we're just these.
Well, Slovenia was really nice and pretty affordable.
Yes.
So is Spain.
We love countries that are affordable because then we can afford to do certain things.
And
like
there's lots
go
of
out.
places like Mexico's really nice for that.
Spain
Colombia.
as well.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about friends, like the friendliness of the people and the warmth of the people and stuff like that. So, who's the most friendliest people?
Oh.
I would have to say the Latin countries in
Yeah,
general for
definitely.
me. What about you, Angelique?
I don't know.
Don't know?
For what?
For friendliest people you've ever met.
Spain are really nice.
Yeah. We can make a whole video on stereotyping people. I think that's so mean to do, but it's so true.
What's stereotyping?
Stereotyping means when you generalize. Because like we always laugh, but we can like depict certain groups of people when we see them and we're like, oh, you
we know
know,
where
they're from this country, and we're always right. And we're starting to pick up on accents
Yeah.
as well. Well, if somebody speaks English to us, we're like, are you from this country? And they're like, yeah, how did you know? It's just amazing. I'm missing the questions. Have you ever been where you really want to go? Where haven't you been?
New Zealand we haven't been to.
Japan.
In the Pacific Islands.
Yeah.
And, well, the West Africa looks pretty interesting too.
Which countries do you know
Or in general.
in general? Yeah, I mean, we have, okay, so our goal is to visit every country in the world if you're brand new and you might not know that yet. So we have a lot of countries still yet to go to.
And someone asked, when are we visiting Zimbabwe? And we have been. We went and visited Victoria Falls. But we'll have to go back maybe and discover
I'm
the other
excited.
side of it.
For India. But we'll
Oh,
see
that's
going there
that's
soon.
definitely, yeah, a top one to go.
It's going to be so interesting.
Yes.
Hey, been to Zim and loved it. Yeah, it was amazing. We had a rental car from South Africa, and we weren't allowed to go into Zimbabwe or Zambia with the car. And when we got to the border with Botswana, the guy at the car place, he was like, oh yeah, you can take it, no problem. And so we did, with paying him a little extra. So we have funny memories of that place. So have you been really small country? Luxembourg, Andorra,
yes.
San Marino, all those. We've done every single European country. So yes, I just missed that last comment. Did you see it?
Yes, thanks for visiting Zimbabwe.
Ah, you're welcome. We loved it. Thanks so much to you guys. Every time you comment on a video saying, you know, just all these beautiful comments, we really, really appreciate it. It's really nice of you guys to give us encouragement like that.
Depends when you go. It's really nice, yes.
Andorra also reminds us of Switzerland when you go through that area because you got the mountains. I guess anywhere where you have beautiful mountains.
And I remember from Andorra, we were quite young, but everywhere was my name because their pharmacies is like Julia or something.
It's Julia Pharmacy.
So they were everywhere. It was really
Julia
fun.
Bus.
It was a very much shopping area. I guess it's a tax-free zone. I think that's why, right? So, yeah, it was really nice. But yeah, back to countries that we really love. In general, we really enjoy being in Europe, just in general. And did we feel safe in South Africa?
Yes.
We did. We didn't do things that
Yeah.
you would do in other countries. Like we didn't go out in the evening times. We didn't drive like past sundown. We tried to get to places before sundown.
Yeah, we did things differently.
The funniest thing though was when we first arrived. The first thing is Julia and my mom, they went to check in the hotel. Me, Chloe, and my dad, we were sitting in the car, and
No, it was the opposite.
Yeah, it was the opposite.
it was the opposite.
Yeah.
We parked, and then we got out of the car, and the first thing we hear is the police going straight down, and then a whole bunch, like a car speeding down, and a whole bunch of police chasing after
They were
it.
chasing after a guy who obviously robbed something, and we were like, this is our very first encounter with Cape Town, and we were like, oh dear. And we went into the hotel, and the lady was like, did you leave anything in the windows at all? We're like, yeah, like the whole back window had stuff. She's like, "Oh, you have to go get that out of the car because it won't last very long." So we're like, oh my gosh. So we felt safe, but we did things differently in South Africa.
Someone asked if Europe is the only continent we've been to every country. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Unless you
South America,
let's
we didn't make it to
consider
Venezuela.
America. Well,
Yeah, North America. I mean, we've been to
that's
Mexico, US, and Canada as a piece of cake. Central America, we've been to
Done all
every
Central.
country in Central America.
South,
And-
South America's almost done. There's just like, Venezuela and around there.
So we will come back to visit Venezuela
Yeah.
one day. And what else was I gonna say? I was just talking
Yeah.
about, like, we wanted to make a list of like the top places we've been and why we like them so much. So, and I saw that comment before about the person saying they love our Swiss videos. I'm so glad you like them. We have a bunch more coming up soon, so it's gonna be really cool. We just
Someone-
love it there. So.
Someone's asking if you like the Scandinavian countries.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we watch any other travel YouTubers?
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
Drubinski?
We watched Drew. We love his videos.
Nate.
Karen, Nate, Peter. And we've been to the French islands, Gulf Saint Laurent. They use the euro.
Not yet.
No, I know. Isn't that cool? We haven't been there yet. So, other YouTubers you guys watch? The girls are the ones that bring me up to speed.
Well, the bucket
so.
list family, them too.
Nicaragua's nice. They're saying yes. Nicaragua's amazing. We absolutely loved Nicaragua and our time there. And some of our dear friends are back
Yeah.
in Nicaragua. So we're like, oh, we just wish we were there with them.
We haven't seen all of North America then.
Well, we've been, but we've not
We haven't been to every area,
yeah.
but yes, we've seen
Every state. Are you planning
to go to
travel?
South Korea.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And North
so,
Korea eventually.
greetings from Livia. So cool. Yes, so we're planning to visit every country in the world, you guys. So make sure you follow along because we're going to bring you with us and we're going to show you as much as we can from the kids' perspective, from our perspective and such. So can't wait for the UK vlogs. Well, we're going to have to come back to the UK because all we've really highlighted was like Edinburgh and
I really want to go back to London and
Glasgow.
do like all the tourist things, like go on every single museums and buses and do the whole big thing.
I missed that last question about do we do coffee something? What was it?
Coffee table book.
What's that? I didn't get that.
Coffee table book.
We're upcoming though. You're going to see a lot of food in our videos.
A lot
So
of
we've been trying a lot of the crazy food. Okay, you have no idea. At the menu at the restaurant we were just at, guess what they served? Okay, this is in Slovenia. So Slovenia to me is like a little mini Austria. Or I know it's not that for those of you who are from Slovenia. I'm sorry, but it felt like that. You know, like a little kind of Germanic and the mountains and whatever. But then you go to their menu, and on their menu they had frog legs, which is more French. Horse, a lot
Baby
of horse,
horse.
a lot of truffles, of course.
They had rabbit.
They had rabbit, octopus, and then beef cheeks. Like, what are beef cheeks? Do you guys know what a beef cheek is? Like, the cheek of a beef? Or, like, I don't even know. What else was
They had
there?
octopus pasta.
Octopus, yeah, so, like, I was like, is this Slovenian food? And they're like, yes, something gross. So we were all like, oh, this is interesting. Like, it was so, like, different. And so when we were there looking at the menus and such, we were like, and
I stuck to a salad with steak.
a salad with steak.
Since you have so many travel experiences, can you create a travel book?
A travel book.
Yeah.
We could, you know what we were thinking to call our travel book for those of you
Oh,
guys?
no.
Yeah, behind the scenes of growing up without
Oh, you
borders.
were?
I was thinking of
I
doing
didn't
some
know
of
that. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
like behind the scenes, like the true stories, like the stories that you don't see on travel vlogs. Because let's face it, like when we're doing travel vlogs, you're seeing like the pretty and like everyone's always happy and
We
blah,
should
blah,
maybe
blah.
put
But, like,
bloopers.
bloopers are like, what's the stories of like when we're not getting along, or like, you know, those moments where it's like not so fun that we don't always show on video. Like that would be a good book, and I think a lot of people would be interested to know, like, you know, the true the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the other thing, we were thinking to change our channel name because we've been eating so many
Yeah, that's what's
food out. Somebody said we should put our channel to be called Growing Old Without Borders. And I said, well, maybe we'll change our name to be Growing Fat Without Borders because we keep eating. So anyway, someone has to go. Okay, so we do too. We should head out. So you guys, again, thanks so much. If you
Someone
haven't,
very quickly, sorry.
Yes.
Someone asked how are we going to do North Korea?
you
Think
go.
you just go with a tour guide?
No,
Just-
and you go when there's like national games that are happening.
Oh.
So when there's like a big national event, then it's easier to go visit
Yeah, I think
as a
you just
tourist.
go to
So
this one area. You say you've been there, kind of like. We'll see.
we will find a way.
Yeah.
We always do. We're like the third door. If you haven't read that book, it's such a good book. The third door, the guy always finds a way to get in, and it's just amazing. So we always find our way, some way, somehow. So yeah, so thanks for the comments. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because 90% of the people watching our videos aren't actually subscribed. So we see that in our numbers. So guys, click the subscribe.
And share.
And share our videos, and yeah, we will see you next week live, and we're starting to still post some Texas videos, so stay tuned for those that are coming out. And we will see you guys next time. Have a happy weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Over and out. Boom.